All right, thank you very much. Any questions?
That's obviously a solid win, right? I mean, I feel good following up from another guy made the Atlanta semis too, so that must feel keeping it going a lot.
Yeah, it was a good win. I felt good out there. I played a really good first set, and then whenever he fought hard to break me back, I still was able to stay ahead and stay on serve, and then finally get that break there at 5-all.
You recently switched up your coaching situation, split with Trace, and then doing USTA now. Saw BG out there with you, and how was that? What went into that decision of actually making that switch? And then, do you see any improvements? I mean, it is a short time, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Trace and I are close friends. You know, he's been involved. We still communicate about tennis, but he got to a situation where we had to kind of reevaluate after the first 6 months of the year and just figure out. Ultimately, he wants what's best for my career, just like I want what's best for my career. And we kind of started looking at things and decided that based in Boca and training there with obviously the competitive crop of guys that they have down there was going to be the best situation for me. And Jay and I have always had an extremely close relationship. He's been very proactive, involved in my tennis ever since I met him, really. So.
Is this Berger?
Jay Berger, yeah. So we felt like it was going to be the best decision for everybody, and my dad was really supportive of the decision, and I had a really good training week down there after I lost in Newport, and then played well last week, and so I'm excited. And like you said, Brad being involved is nothing but beneficial. He's obviously got an extremely talented tennis mind, and so to have some advice from him is nothing but good.
Do you think those two went hand in hand? You actually making that switch and then having that Atlanta run, or is it just coincidence?
I mean, you never really know when it's going to happen. I mean, I also was down 1-2 break point in the third set, first round of Atlanta. And those are just like moments that could change here and there. You never really know when things are going to happen. I believe that the work that I put in that week and a half down in Boca and the hard work that I was able to put in certainly helped out in my Atlanta run and getting a good win here today.
Any other questions?
What piece of advice would you offer to young people that are not in the professional circuit and would one day like to be? This whole Washington Tennis and Education Fund is to help support underserved kids that want to be champions one day. So what advice would you give to them?
You gotta love the process. Every day you're practicing, every day you're out there playing. The biggest thing for us is it's fun. We enjoy our job and enjoy competing. And no matter how tense any moment can get out there, it's what we live for, it's what we play for, and so you got to look at it as like it's a fun process. It's not everyone in the world that gets to go out there and play sport for a career, and so we got to appreciate it and enjoy it.
If you could pick one theme song to enter into the court that would play when you walk onto the court, what would it be?
Oh man, I'm having to go Made in America. Toby Keith. It's a good country song, and it's and I bleed red, white, and blue, so I feel like it's appropriate.
Great, thank you.
Sorry. Your brother Christian is also on tour. How much how great is it to have a brother on tour? I know you're a little bit on different levels, but just about his progress and having that support there too.
It's great because we're obviously extremely close. We grew up competitive, but like you said, the age difference makes it a great dynamic because I've done things just recently, but they're recent enough to where I can give him a little bit of advice, and anytime he really asks, I can be there to support him. And he's very much independent in his own mind and wants to go about his own path and his own process. We have our own different paths that we've taken to become professional tennis players, but whenever he is needing the advice and whenever he does feel like he needs to call someone that really gets it, I certainly can relate because I am on the tour, and then definitely with just matchups and knowing guys' games, and he plays a guy like a Marchenko or a guy like Afaya who I've seen for the last 4 or 5 years, and can give him little pointers here and there, things that I've picked up. Whenever he needs it, I can certainly help out.
Any other questions? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.